Tamika. All right, so we're gonna give away this money tonight. I feel like I'm just constantly online, like real talk. And so luckily we don't have anybody online with us. We just gonna have some fun with this thing. Hey Kiwan, so happy. I am okay. We had the lights were flickering quite a bit. And then we had, hey Keisha. And so we also had the Wi-Fi going in and out. The winds was crazy. My yard is a mess with debris because I have like a wooded backyard, and so it's nothing but trees and stuff back there. Huge, tall pine trees. As long as none of them fell on my house, I was good because they always get me scared during a hurricane or like a bad windstorm. But I thank the Lord that we did not get hit as bad as Florida. So if any of y'all are familiar with like, hurricanes, y'all live in a hurricane state, y'all ever experienced one, and it's like everything shuts down. Nobody goes to school, nobody goes to work. Police is traveling through, making sure nobody's out roaming in the streets. And it's just like a waiting game. And as long as you got power, you can get some rest, catch up on some series of whatever Netflix series or TV series you want to see. Or catch up on whatever you want to do, read a good book, whatever. Because I've caught up on some series on some hurricanes. But if it gets bad, then you run a chance of, having a lot of damage to your property. Y'all know, like hurricanes didn't really bother me as much, even though I lived through Hurricane Hugo, which was the worst ever. It was like Hurricane Katrina. It was that size, that devastation, that type of thing. And I was only 6 years old then, and it came straight from my hometown, which was McClellanville. But hurricanes still didn't bother me as bad until you like buy a house. Like you got property, shit you own, you like, man, I need sandbags. Should I nail down these windows? Like everything goes through your mind. Let me get all my stuff off the back patio, put it in the garage. What else I need to tie down? Because like I already did that before where I've left stuff out and then it damaged stuff outside. Luckily it's never damaged the window, but that happens to a lot of people. Like they'll mistakenly leave something outside, bam, hit a window. Not like your whole back door window. If you got a sliding door is broken, that's difficult to replace, expensive. And just get crazy. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat because we're gonna do some giving out this money. Hey Antonio, y'all good over there? Y'all, that's my church brother, Antonio Woods. And he has a beautiful little brand new baby. And so y'all good. Y'all good because y'all on my side of town. I forgot about that. So thank you, y'all. Hey, blessed one. Hey, Miss College Advice. Hey, Tabitha. Yeah, the weather's better now. It's better now. It's just, it gets a little crazy for a little bit, but it's better now. I had to cancel. I was going to work today because y'all know I work remotely. So like our home offices, I think we have like 4 or 5 home offices in the United States. The closest to me is New York and Austin. We're a global company and we have 5,000 employees. People are everywhere. So like nobody's really alarmed about the hurricane. So I literally had to like say, hey, I'm gonna cancel this because I'm in a hurricane. My Wi-Fi is going out. My Wi-Fi did pretty good initially, and then it just started acting up. So yeah, everything is good. Thank you, girl. I'm just trying to be relaxed. It's hurricane time. So I was just like, I ain't doing all this stressing up. I'm gonna just get cute. Thank you, Aaron. There you go, Tabitha. Tabitha already giving congratulations to whoever the winner is. Y'all know y'all got to be present to win now. Yeah, Columbia and now Lenore, y'all should still be having it kind of rough because that storm moves so slow. It moves slow. Like the weather started, I'll say it started raining at like maybe 9 o'clock last night. And then throughout the night it's got worse with the rain and the wind. But I tell you, it hung out from like 9 o'clock this morning to like 2 or 3 this afternoon. So get ready, Lenore. Y'all probably gonna have it for a little while. But it's like a tropical storm now. It's not a hurricane. So oh no, y'all lost power in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina you in? Oh, Keisha, what side of Florida are you in? I'm assuming you're not in the path. You weren't in the path of like Tampa, Orlando, like mid Florida where it crossed over. Them poor folks got nailed. I feel so bad for them. And the folks that's out in the islands, like feel bad for them. Good. Oh wow. Kiki, the pool is rough and that sound bad because that is hard. I'm a native of South Carolina. When you live where you see houses in the middle of the street after a storm, boats in the middle of the street after a storm, no way to get out, no power, no phone, roads are all closed off, not because the police close them off, because trees everywhere you can't drive through. Like when you hear pool, you're like, all right, y'all made out pretty good. Y'all pretty good. Y'all just lost a pool, no problem. I hope you got insurance on it. If not, y'all just gonna make it a nice little spot in the backyard. But when you see people like literally have to evacuate their house during the middle of a storm, thought they were in a safe house, a brick house, and they're in their house feeling it move. That's some stuff. Watch Antonio. He won't be the winner by default. You know what? You're a mess. We're gonna do this electronically, so all y'all gonna be able to see who win. You didn't miss the air account. We're gonna go, oh, Fayetteville. Well, Fayetteville, you kind of safe because it went over to like Charlotte, right? Am I right? No, you're in Orlando. Did everything work out okay for you, Kayla? Like, are you safe? Were you how you with us now? You on the phone? Girl, I am so sorry about that. Yeah, it moved so soft. Oh man, you're in Miami. Luckily, it kind of went around Miami a little bit. So I called, so I have a coworker that's in Miami or South Florida. I'm guessing that's the two different things. And then I have another friend that's in Miami, and I text both of them. They were like, "No, we good." It says, um, "Oh, I'm sure." And Keisha, I was a little nervous because they were like calling out tornado warnings and like so many. At first, they were calling it in counties, and then they started calling it by like areas in Charleston. Because y'all had a lot of flooders. You grew up in Charleston. Who that? Yeah, my backyard got a lot of water too. Not as bad as it normally does. Oh, Barnesville. Sean, you're in Barnesville? Oh, you got a nephew in Barnesville. Yeah, they get a lot of rain and all the time they get a lot of rain and like storms, rain and water because they kind of like off. They're not, storms, hurricanes stay strong the closer they are to the water. And Barnesville is like away from the water, but me, like we on the water, honey. Like I'm not on the water, but I'm on the coast. Let me put it like that. Or what we call low country. Well, I'm happy you got lucky. I'm sorry for all of those people, but I mean, what do you say? I feel bad for everybody, but I'm happy you got lucky. Wow. Girl, a damn swimming pool. Y'all got insurance on that swimming pool? That's how I get nervous about putting the swimming pool. Was it above ground swimming pool or below ground? Because now that gonna tell you how bad the storm was. I always say if I get a pool, it's definitely gonna be below ground because of hurricanes. When I was buying my house, that was the biggest thing about like my insurance. And it wasn't like everybody would say, we offer hurricane insurance. But I was like, nah, I done lived through a couple of hurricanes, seen people lost stuff. So I was like, what do you cover? And it was crazy to see like some people wouldn't cover um like window damage, but they'd cover roof damage, or like they would cover flooding to a certain extent in your house. Like it had to be like severe flooding, otherwise it wasn't covered. It was crazy. I had to go through a lot to try to find the right insurance and one that I could afford because it's just crazy how everybody be trying to get money in the time of devastation. Like we devastated, just cover everything. If it happened from the hurricanes, just be done. But I guess when some people make stuff bad for other people, oh no, you now Review Chic, you have been around so long. Like how you missed the survey. You've been around well before I had 1,000 subscribers now. You shouldn't have missed that survey. You know I'd be liking to give stuff away because you've been around for the year anniversary and everything. Okay, I keep looking for my notebook and that's not what we're doing. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick and because I'm gonna give people a little bit more time because I said by 7:30. So by 7:30 should be on. But I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story first, right? Because this thing kind of bothered my nerve a little bit. And I know I shouldn't let it bother my nerve. Like it shouldn't be that serious. I really shouldn't. And it doesn't, it's just, I don't think people realize the amount of work creators go through behind the scenes to produce. When y'all see TV shows, like that's a whole staff of people doing stuff. And my channel is different. It's niche down, right? So not only am I having a lot going on by just being like, oh man, I need to record. But I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all see TV shows. My phone being real stupid. You know, everything that y'all are able to receive, you know, I'm doing along with my full-time job, right? So, and I wanted to text my auntie because she's one of our sponsors. So I'm gonna shout out the sponsors after I tell you about the story, and then we're gonna dive in. But it's a lot of work. It ain't easy. The more I say, I get survey results from you guys, emails, comments, whatever. I'm always a thinker, and I probably overthink, but I start thinking, what else can I do for them? Because I can solve this problem. How can I solve it in our capacity, right? Well, I'm chilling last night, talking to my homegirl on the phone because she called me to check on me with the storm, right? And so what happened was I'm just like chilling on the phone with her, and I had gotten this email. And I love when y'all email me back. I don't care if it's bad or good. Like, I'm cool with it. And I like constructive criticism. I have very thick skin. So it don't bother me too bad. But a few things that bother me about this email. First of all, my name is spelled Tamecka. My email at the bottom, my name is at the bottom of every email, if not mentioned several times in an email. My name is on my website, my channel. It's too many places where my name is. So, I try not to get offended with it, but if you get in my free emails that's dropping you nothing but solid gems, at least get a girl name right. I'd rather you call me T or Mika, but this whole botched mess irritated me. The next thing was, and before I even dive into this hot mess of an email, I've gotten so many of y'all that send me emails where you tell me, and y'all aren't clients who sending me these emails, right? Or DMs on LinkedIn or DMs on IG, and y'all like, girl, ever since I found you, I did this, this, and this. Now I started my career. Now I got promoted. It blew my mind that someone was like, from watching your free stuff and reading your emails, I followed your advice and got $15,000 on a job that I've been on for years. Another person got $40,000 increase. None of them was like my clients. They just look at my free shit, right? That means my emails, my posts, my videos are valuable. They really are. I love HR. I eat and breathe that stuff. Like, I love it. And for this person to send me this email with my name spelled wrong and gonna say, you send too many emails. That's exactly how it's said. No ask no name. Please refrain from sending 20 messages a day. Otherwise, I'll have to block you. Attempting to provide feedback and support. POCHR, but not at this expense. Y'all know I got a business now. Because if this person had emailed Mika, even Tamika, that response was going to go different. But I have a business, HR, a protected business. I had to pause, gather my nerves, and say, how am I going to respond to this? Because I definitely don't want to mess up my brand in any way. So I ain't going to go through and tell y'all how I responded because it was a long one, in my opinion. But I had to let her know, like, hey, you selected 5 different options, areas of interest. When you do that, you get into 5 different series of emails. And, I apologize that you feel overwhelmed with the emails, right? But what I had also told her was, at the bottom of every single email has the option to unsubscribe. Y'all don't hurt my feelings when y'all unsubscribe. You don't. If you know business and you know that when people unsubscribe from your stuff, they're not your target audience. You're probably not going to convert them into a sale. I love HR. I don't mind doing it. Never wanted to be an entrepreneur. I thank the Lord for being in this space because I'm so happy I can help my brothers and sisters, right? But to be honest with you, at the end of the day, can I get some of my money back for everything I'm paying for? Can I get some value out of it? So I would like to eventually convert you into a sale. My thing is, I don't give out junk. So when you buy my stuff, if you use it, particularly if you do immediate action, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to get some value. I told y'all how many people got 10, 15, 20, $40,000 pay increases from my free stuff, from videos, posts, So I said that to her, right? I think this was the part because at first I done calm my nerve by the time I responded. Oh, and I warned her. So let me warn y'all. I have a launch that's going out October 14th. I apologize, don't mean to do it, but everybody don't open every email. Like this person didn't have to open any of the emails. Just don't open them. But whenever any business prepares for launch, they go harder. The plan is to make sure that you do everything that you can do so that you have a successful launch. So I'm going to send a whole lot more emails. So I told sis that too. And I hate calling people sis who I feel right with. So I told her that too. Anyhow, so her response was, thank you for the fast response, period. I will adjust the subscription as suggested and see how that works out, period. Following you and enjoy the HR knowledge you provide. Continue to sprinkle us with your knowledge. Well, I'm gonna sprinkle everybody else with my knowledge because I took her off my email list. I had to check my survey because I was like, sis ain't getting my $300. So let me hold on to my phone because sis, if I irritate you, like, do y'all send them emails like that to Old Navy and Burlington and JCPenney and Belk and Macy's? Like, y'all send them emails. That's been the first thing. Second thing is, if these the kind of emails you sending, that's why you ain't got your career in HR. You gonna catch hell because in plenty of time people gonna send you some jacked up emails and you gotta be right. Second of all, you representing the company when you're HR. So you gotta be ready to say, you know what, let me pay attention to my grammar. Use Grammarly if you have to. Get somebody else to read it before you send it. But sending me that hot mess, I was like, nah, sis, let me get you off my email list because you're not getting on my nerve. And sis, if you're watching, sorry. Be more tactful next time. I don't mind if you reply to that email asking me to get back on the email list. I'm okay with that. Just be careful about the way you approach people, particularly strangers. And secondly, people who giving you stuff absolutely free that gives you value. All right, done. I just want to tell y'all because I know I'm seeing this chat go crazy. So I know y'all go hard for me. And that was my first time really ever getting an email that I was just like, girl, this stuff. Y'all know what took me so long to start my YouTube channel? Because I've been loving HR. Been in the game 10 years, loved it. I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I knew I wanted to reach people that can use the help that I didn't have. That was one of the things that paused me on top of my BS and job back then that I had quiet quit on. So I have a video coming out about that. But I don't be feeling like the internet bullies because them be the same people that can send you emails, comment on a video, all kind of type of way. But when you see them on person, they'll never roll up. You can get them the address and be like, roll up. They'll never roll up. They'll never roll up. Anyhow, got me all out of character. Tony, you see my Aunt Ned in this chat? Because I want to definitely thank our amazing sponsors. I'm a Gemini. Y'all see how that switched there, right? Like frustrated, irritated to, all right, HR mode. We're running a business here and we have money to give out and we got things to do. And I'm getting hell up off it quick. Shy, don't get me started, girl. Don't get me started. I was just like, I don't think sis thought I was going to respond, first of all. I really don't think she thought I was going to respond. I think that was the first thing. My aunt is on. She just texted me. She said, tell her girl bye. Love it. Oh my goodness. So what I'm gonna do is tell y'all, I'm gonna remind y'all, we're gonna go through these names or a name. If you don't respond in the chat quick, Hunty, we're gonna move on to the next name because you gotta be present to win. That's what we do around here. You gotta be present to win. So we're not doing these reindeer games. And because the last time when I gave away the gift cards and stuff like that, y'all will never believe how many times I had to like email people like, what's your address? And I sent it like out of pocket. Like I paid out of pocket for shipping and everything. I was like, nah, we ain't going to do that this time. We about to just do a simple old Cash App. Or Venmo, whatever we got to do. But what y'all not about to do is stress me over giving away free stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that be killing me, man. I never could understand that. Like, y'all know, I done had some hard times back in the day And I remember being in like the free line or the discount line, like getting a free turkey for like Thanksgiving or whatever. And I always was amazed when I hear like people in the line complaining. And they always have people, I be like, how you complain? Don't take these people free turkey. If y'all giving me something for free, even if I don't want it, y'all ain't gonna ever hear me complain because that's just not how I roll. Like I cannot complain and somebody giving me stuff. I was like, sis, I'm over here getting ready for a hurricane, praying that like my roof doesn't fall off or a tree doesn't fall in my house. And you sending me this email. Y'all know a lot of times when stuff like that happen to people, it's because they going through stuff on another angle and they take it out on you because they can't take it out on that angle. So that was the first thing that really had hit my mind because I was like, you know what the problem is? Just going through some stuff and it ain't got nothing to do with me, you know? So I'm about to fill up this quick little presentation. So, because y'all know I'll be forgetting stuff if I don't show y'all a quick little presentation. And then by then, people really, really, really should be going because we already spent a lot of time storytelling, talking about the hurricane. Like we already did a lot of stuff for somebody to be like, oh, listen, I wasn't on. I came on late. Listen, you better be on now. That's what we're doing. You better be on. All right. So I'm going to share this quick little reminder because y'all know I don't like calling it reminders. I like to call it sis, you better not forget. So I'm going to do a quick little sis, you better not forget moment because sis, you better not forget. Tonight we are announcing the winner. Y'all getting $300 cash app. So get ready. I don't know if cash app, I know Venmo will make you like give the last four numbers of somebody's phone number if it's not in your phone or whatever. So be prepared that if Cash App does something funny, because I think Cash App has done that a couple of times to me too, then I'll need y'all to put it in the chat real quick so I can get you your money. But for October 2022 calendar, I sent out the email this morning and a newsletter to give you guys the option to vote for what we're going to talk about next month. I don't want to be putting up videos and then you're not watching them. Like if you're on the email list and there's a bunch of y'all on there, then hit that little button in today's email and vote because I literally only have 4 people that voted. Otherwise, I'm gonna just go ahead like business as usual and pick what I want to talk about. And so another thing is we're gonna do free resume reviews. So that in that voting, that little part where you vote about the videos, you can also tell me how many free resume reviews you want to do, how many Q&As you want to do. Because if y'all leave it to me, I'm gonna do one each month, like free resume reviews this month, and then Q&As in November. Back to what we was doing. So it'd be helpful if y'all respond to that. Don't forget your girl dropping nothing but amazing products. So we're going to have these resume templates that's coming out October 14th. There is one for your entire human resources career. So you can get one for any area of HR that you're in. If it says assistant, it just means that you're starting an HR career. If it says generalist, it means that you already started, you're trying to grow your career. If it says manager or director, you're seasoned in this thing, right? And so it'll tell you what your header should say, what professional skills you should use, what the best way to show your professional experience. Even if you have not started your HR career and that HR assistant one, it shows you things you should put that makes you look like an HR professional. Tells you actual bullet points, powerful resume words that y'all should use instead of assisted, help, guided. Give you some powerful words and transferable skills because that's what's going to get you in the door. And there's also the training manual. Now, this one is not going to be separated by where you are in your career. It's going to have it for everybody that works in human resources. It's going to include, like, you can literally use this training manual to continue through your career, right? So it has some customizable templates in there. What you do is click on it. It'll take you to a Google Doc and you can customize it for your company, for your process, put people's names in it if you want, different departments, your logo, whatever. It's going to have refined HR processes. Sometimes we do stuff over and over again, don't realize we missing or we wasting time with stuff that we're doing because we could do a lot more efficient. Also, it helps you with workers' comp FMLA. Every time I look inside any of these HR groups on Facebook or anywhere else, people are always having the roughest time, particularly with FMLA. So I'm going to help give y'all a guide to help y'all with that. And that's included in the training manual. Also, the HR career ladder. Sometimes we get confused throughout our career, like, where should I go next? What do I qualify for? What should I apply to? Because a lot of y'all send me DMs and emails about that. That's going to be in there. Videos for your entire career. So if y'all are people who like, yeah, I like to read, but I want to watch a video sometimes. I want to say some external links. I want to dive in. You're going to have all of that in there because you're going to have the docs that you can start typing into and the templates. You're going to have the videos. You're going to have the actual book you can read. You're going to have links to external resources. It's gonna all be in there. It's an interactive book. So anytime you see like a picture or anything on it, just click on it. It's no different than my other ebooks. So if you guys have the Ultimate Resume Guide, the Level Up Your Career ebook, any of those things, you already know what time it is. You can click on it and take you right there. So same thing with the job search tracker. Y'all wasting y'all time on these job searches if you ain't paying attention to what you're applying to. And most of my clients, y'all do it. So I'm trying to help you out, sis. Like, the best way to do it is pay attention. Data tells a story. So pay attention to those metrics, create those metrics for yourself. Directions all in it. We're going to do a webinar after you guys purchase, and I'll send you an email with a Zoom link. It's not going to be live on YouTube, and I will walk you through how to use everything. It's very self-explanatory, but it'll also kind of give you a time to have like a quick Q&A. Cool? Now, let's talk about this one. Who winning this money? Y'all ready to know who winning this money? Because I am ready. I am so ready to know who is winning this money. If y'all ready to know who winning this money, throw one in the chat. Yeah, exactly, William. You got it, William. And listen, you still gonna have money left over unless you literally buy like the whole website. Throw one in the chat if y'all ready to get started with this giveaway. Alrighty. Now we're gonna do this giveaway real quick. So I'm gonna have to share my screen again. Alrighty. I need some music or something. So we can be like, boom, 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 boom. Who about to win the money? Or y'all can do just the regular drums if you want it. But in this, you guys will see that I have like 150 names in here. I think it's like 150 you guys completed this. Now I'm gonna do 2 examples. Okay, well, y'all know I really like the number 3. So I'm gonna do 3 examples real quick to show y'all what it's like. If your name pop up in the first 3 clicks, that doesn't mean you win. I'm gonna tell you when it's gonna be the announcer, but I wanna just show y'all that I have no control over this. I completely use a system that I can't manipulate. It's so much better than me writing 150 names and putting it in a jar and shaking it up. I just don't like that. I wanna do something that's new. So I choose this option. So y'all can see that I'll just click here on the wheel. It's gonna spin. Once it spins, then the name's gonna pop up. See? Jamie, my bad. You ain't no winner now. Calm down, Jamie, because I can do it again, right? So we just gonna click, 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 because I want y'all to see that it could be different names each time. See, Courtney, you could win, but you didn't win. Courtney with the I, because I had 2 Courtneys in there. Now, you guys are not winners. I just want y'all to see that this is an amazing little wheel, like really helping y'all. Got me learning all kind of stuff. Or Beverly, but Beverly, you didn't win. So now we're gonna go and do the real drawing. Y'all, please know. Please know how often you want me to. I see that. Please know that. Oh, dang, I'm about to say something. Completely went for a blank. I shouldn't have looked at the phone. Sorry. Darn it. Wonder what was that. Anyhow, so please know that as soon as I finish doing this, right, the name that we're going to put in here, you have to be present to win. So I'm about to click this thing, and there's going to be a winner for a $300 cash app. If your name is not called with this winner, it may be best to hang on. You never know where your blessing coming from. That's all I got to say about that. Bam. All right. 1, 2, 3. We about to give away this money. We about to give away this. All right. Click. All right. Who gonna win this money? Who gonna win this money? Who gonna win this money? Oh, dang. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting it to go back to a name. That's awesome. The Lord been trying to tell you something. All right, 150 names and they go back to your name. That's crazy. But a blessing for you. When I tell you, when Lord got a blessing for you, honey, like you gotta chill with it because you don't know when your blessing coming. I was totally expecting to see a whole different name. I'm trying to get back to the chat so I can see what y'all got going on. Oh, you think it goes slow, Tia? Don't even start me, Cheryl. Don't even start me. Honey, I said the same thing. Mind you, not only all the people I help, but I have over 3,000 subscribers and over 1,000 people on my email list. But I got 150 people. Girl, I'm mad at it. Listen, if it been me, I've been gonna be all up in getting that old free money. Like you wasn't gonna be able to keep me off of it. It's amazing, but that just tells me who's truly interested, who's truly, someone that's gonna like what I'm doing. My email list will shrink down because for those people who don't open my emails, who, have bounce backs or whatever, I'm taking them all out. So I'll probably be, have less. I only want the people in there who I feel I can help. 9 times out of 10, those people who don't open my emails just wanted a freebie. You got what you wanted. You don't know what else you're missing. You know what I'm saying? Jamie, where you at? Oh, Jamie, that's you. Congrats, Jamie. All right, Jamie, give me your Cash App in the chat. Maybe somebody else might bless you in this old chat. Give me your Cash App, honey. That's so crazy. Me and Jamie had a call. She's also my client. I like when that happens, so I be liking that. Cause y'all really I just like it. Like if you took a chance on me, it was like, I'm gonna go ahead online and book with this girl I ain't never seen before except some YouTube videos. Like that mean a lot to me. So I like giving back. You got it. You got it, Reese. Oh, y'all are so supportive. I love this. All right. Let me get $300 up in there. Girl, your 300 coming, honey. Ooh, your 300 coming. Oh, good. You got the same picture. Oh, I knew what I was going to do before. While I'm doing this, I wanted to thank my sponsors. Hey HR paid $100, and then I had 2 amazing sponsors. So one sponsor is Pinkney Trucking Company, Black owned, female owned trucking company, and she has 3 trucks on the road. I'm so proud of my auntie, y'all. That's my auntie. So China at Pinkney is amazing. Thank you so much for sponsoring. She sponsored for my last giveaway. I appreciate you supporting me, girl. And then our second sponsor is Greenhouse Investment Properties. It's so funny because my girlfriend opened the email and she was like, "You made up a company to put down here?" No, that's my cousin Don. And his siblings, because they are a sibling ran African American owned investment firm where they literally flip houses. So they flip houses, they also stage houses, all siblings rocking the game. So thank y'all so much for being amazing sponsors. Jamie, did you get your money? Because the show going on my Cash App. Did you get your money, honey? You're so welcome, Tamika. That sounds so weird saying Tamika. Cheryl, let me see what Cheryl said. Cheryl been on some stuff that I want to say, but I be trying not to say. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you did, and I appreciate it too, Cheryl. Thank you, and that mean a lot to me because if y'all don't leave reviews, if y'all good and bad, if y'all don't like, tell me what you liking or not, like throughout this thing, because in November will be 2 years that I've had this YouTube channel. I've gone in areas I thought I should have gone in, like what y'all are liking now because y'all giving me feedback. Like I could have been did on this channel. Alrighty, so and let me see what my auntie talking about because. Okay, I'm gonna just call her afterwards. But y'all, that's all we doing. Thank y'all for submitting. I appreciate y'all for jumping on. I find it amazing that there's 38 people in here, 150 people completed the survey, and only 16 likes. I get so confused with that. Can y'all please help me out so YouTube can know y'all like it? Hit that like button, please. Hit the like, hit the like. I really appreciate it if you did it. You are so welcome, Kiwan. You got it? Yay! Good, Jamie. So happy. You're so welcome. Girl, you can have a good old happy hour, aren't you? As long as you're not down here with a hurricane is everything closed. Wasn't it fun, William? I had fun too. Thank you, William, for being my supporter too. I appreciate what you were saying because this is the stuff I be wanting to say. But I try to be professional. You know, I'm like this business owner now. I'm looking forward to October 15th, 14th, Aaron. I am. I really, really am. Thank y'all for the likes, y'all. Thank y'all for the like. So I'm in here working on more HR stuff, like outlines for videos, emails, products. So I'm gonna get back to that. Y'all have a safe night. And tomorrow I will be recording like crazy so that I can start having videos starting up coming next week. One little thing that I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna give y'all the schedule for the videos that I'm gonna literally like do. But I'm going to toss in a few others. So I want to do some story time, telling y'all some stuff that I'm like, it'll feel a little bit like a Q&A. Because I'm gonna just be relaxed. It won't be all like edited. Let me tell you about this and da. Like it'll be real relaxed, okay? All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Send me an email, Colton. Send me an email and let's talk about it. I'm so happy to hear that, Miss Hardy. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you. I love you, Antonio. You my brother from another mother. Yeah, we're gonna stay safe. I hope that Lenore stays safe. The storm is hitting her right now. So y'all, please just have everybody who's in the pathway of the storm, like keep them in your thoughts. And just don't forget that this is only the beginning of hurricane season. So we will consistently need to look out for each other, check on folks, send them a message, donate to some of these places you trust. American Red Cross really helped us a lot during a hurricane before. It's not a bad idea if it's $5 or $500 or $5,000. Like that really helps a lot of people. I'm a big advocate of giving blood because right now, and just like anytime, sickle cell patients really, really benefit from that. So don't shy away from that either. If you don't have the money, share some blood. All right. All right, y'all. So y'all got me going all over the place. Y'all have a good night. I'm so happy that we were able to give out that money. We're gonna do it again. I'm not gonna say, oh, we probably gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. We definitely are. All right. Have a good night, y'all.